like a song ringing in my ear. The next thing you know, the bartender's pouring, shots are flowing, got me stoning. All I really know is that I should be going, but I'm soaking up the moment. I'm all tacked up.
Hi, Gina here. Well, what I was gonna do today is just tell you that, my hair is just like crazy today. But I thought it was kind of pretty. I can't leave it down for work, but I thought that, this is my scrub suit. I'm a nurse's aide. I work in a nursing home, and what I have to do is wear my hair. Ooh. Well, you didn't see that. I have to wear my hair in up, like, up, kind of like back or whatever. I usually put it like this. But, if I went to work like this, those old fellas would really like me too much, if you know what I mean. But that's what I do. And, of course, my main job is answering bells. That lights are call bells. In the old days, I don't have one around, but I used to steal them. They're those little bells you shake, and that's if the lights break. Sometimes I still get them. But my main job is changing big diapers. And the other thing that I do best is placing a bedpan under a resident. I can also give showers and put you in the whirlpool. I can do that, and I like to feed you. I can feed you slowly. If you're a choker, it makes me, Gina, very nervous. Well, I've been on vacation for 8 days, and today I'm finally going back. I miss everybody, especially my old people. I like to visit with them. If I tuck them in for a minute, one day sometimes you just have to move so fast because there's only 4 girls taking care of 42 residents plus a nurse. Sometimes the nurse gets help passing out her pills. That's a lot of people to take care of. But, I had one woman say to me one day, Gina, can't you just sit down and talk to me for a minute? And I really couldn't. And then I took a deep breath. Like this. And then I said, Mrs. P, what would you like me to talk about? And I sat there and I held her hand. Because sometimes you can't sit there and hold their hands. The only time if you get attention, if you're a naughty resident. And that takes time away from the good residents. Does that make sense to you? I've been at the same place for 17 years, and let me just tell you, it's hard to remember the good residents, because if you're good, there's no problem. But you can always remember a bad resident. For instance, I've been slapped by residents with slippers right in the face. You know those rubbery slippers with the bottoms are real flimsy? The old ladies like to wear them. Right? Brought tears to my eyes. Once, I'll say about 14 years ago, after I had my last baby. Now, I didn't breastfeed, mind you. A year later, after I had that baby, I had a woman sitting down on the toilet, and she grabbed a hold of my nipples. I swear to you, it is true. I would not lie. I would not lie to you. Let me just tell you something. I had breast milk I didn't know I had all over the front of my uniform. It was terrible. And I wonder today if that's going to cause some kind of breast cancer or something. But, you know what? She was not nice, but she was crazy. She couldn't help herself. I mean, in her younger years, I don't think she went around grabbing people's nipples, It's just that's what happens to most of these old folks. The other thing that happens to old folks is you actually reverse. As you start out as a baby, you mature, and then you're actually going back to being a baby when you get to be in the nursing home because they wear diapers, and it's true, okay? So what I say in, those commercials that they have for Tens and stuff, you don't have to wear a TENS. If you're young and you're having bladder leakage, you best get to the doctor because that can be fixed. You don't have to, like, oh, there's this picture of this woman and she's wearing these posy pads or whatever, and she's like accepting that she's peeing her pants. You don't accept you're peeing your pants if you're 28 years old. Believe me, that ain't normal. But you do what you want. If you want to wear diapers, you just go right ahead. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. But please, don't ask me to change you. If I meet you on the street, don't be saying, hey, lady, I peed my pants. Come and change me. But anyway, that's basic information about growing old. And there's a lot of other stuff. There's some sweethearts. You know, you get attached to certain people. And not only that, but you actually get attached to their family. And if something happens to them, which recently I was very close to one, now the families, you know, they're going to have to move on and get over the death of their loved one. And sometimes, and this is what's happening now, I'm like missing that resident. And I'm missing their family. You do get attached. It's just a hard job. But anyway, vacation's over. Like I said, I was on vacation, and, or maybe I didn't say it, but I was off for 8 days. Today I'm going back. It's Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, so that's that. And I don't really have anything else to tell you except I'm going back to work. And my room's a mess. I'm not making my bed because when I get home tonight at 11:30, I'm going to be going on to Yahoo. And I'm going to be checking my email. And then I'm going over to YouTube. It's just crazy. And before you know it, it'll be 3 o'clock. And then I got to go check Fox News. Find out what's going on with the Ann and Nicole case. Because I'm just so sucked into that right now. And it's just amazing, that whole trial. I couldn't get over that judge, you know, how he cried. I mean, I thought that was so weird. Yeah, you can be emotional and stuff, but not your judge. He's the one that's supposed to be the leader of the pack. Come on, if he's falling apart, what the hell's going on with the court system? Anyway, I gotta go to work, so, you know, I could go on and on and on about Anna and Nicole, but I'm not going to because I gotta go to work. I'll be thinking of y'all when I'm at work, changing the big old diapers and the poopy pants. And so, I'll see y'all later. Bye. You all have a nice day. Bye.